Top 5 things to let go of in order to raise your vibration instantly. Peace and love, everyone. I hope that you are all having a beautiful day. Welcome back. My name is Sheldon, and I help raise the vibrational frequency of this planet by helping people ascend their consciousness. Now, in this video, I'm going to explain to you guys the top 5 things to let go of in order to raise your vibration instantly. So, there's a book, a very powerful book. It's called Power versus Force, and there's a chart in this book, and it essentially explains what each emotion would essentially vibrate at, what the frequency of that emotion would be. So the first thing that we need to do in order to raise our vibration instantly, we need to let go of these lower emotions and states of being. So I'm going to share this chart here in this video. And when you're in emotions like guilt, shame, fear, anger, you're automatically keeping yourself in a low vibration. So the best thing to do is just to let go of these emotions. Like if someone has hurt you or if someone has done you wrong, instead of holding on to that, instead of always going back to what they did to me and it wasn't right, and keeping yourself in that low vibration, you need to start letting go of these things. If we let go and understand that that came from a certain perspective, that your perspective is different from them, they did that for a specific reason, they were able to justify it, right? That doesn't mean that it's right. However, if you continue to hold on to things that people did to you, it's actually going to create a pattern in your life, and it's going to continue to snowball. You're actually attracting that certain type of energy, and because these things are on such a low frequency, you're just keeping yourself in a low state of mind. You're keeping your vibration very, very low. So we need to let go of these things in order for us to really raise our vibration. As soon as we start letting go, as soon as we start forgiving, because forgiveness is key here. Forgive people for what they've done for you, and then you can let go of all those emotions. As soon as we start forgiving, we will instantly raise our vibration. And that is the key. Forgiveness is the key here. Now, the second thing that is going to help you guys raise your vibration instantly is giving up toxic eating. If you guys aren't eating to live, if you're consuming foods that are high in acidity, if they're very acidic, your body is using its stored energy to break these foods down and using a lot more energy than it would if you were just eating, things like a plant-based diet, eating foods to live. So your body is going through a lot of trauma in order to break down what you're putting in. You literally are what you eat. So as soon as you can start becoming more aware of what you're putting in your body, you're going to start to see your vibration go up drastically. It happens instantly. Now, it's not easy to let go of certain foods. For along my journey, it's taken a lot of willpower and a lot of determination to let go of certain foods in my life. But I've noticed that once I've incorporated, more of a plant-based diet, my energy has been through the roof. My workouts have been better. My performance has been better when I play sports. Just my vitality on a day-to-day basis, my sleep habits, everything is just increased. Everything is increased. My skin is clear. And once you start incorporating a better diet, you'll start to notice better energy, and it becomes, I guess, a habit and addicting as well. So the second thing to let go of is just to let go of that toxic eating. Now, the third thing that we need to do to raise our vibration instantly, the third thing that we need to let go of would be our egoic thought process. Now, people need to start realizing that all the thoughts in your head aren't always just coming from you. Once you become aware of this, it's a very profound experience that you start having. You need to start observing your thoughts and become an observer of what is happening in your mind. Instead of, constantly trying to control your thoughts, because, control actually creates more negative thoughts. What you need to do is you need to start becoming an observer. I always explain to people that along my journey, I learned to just try to be behind myself and observe what's coming in. And naturally you get into a state of neutrality and you start seeing, these patterns and why they're coming in and where they're coming from, and then you can start dissecting them and breaking them down. But you have to realize that the ego is the one thing that wants to hold you back from, your highest potential. Your ego is the thing that tells you that you can't do something. If someone else is telling you can't do something, that's coming from their ego. The ego will always try to hold you back from, your highest being, from your true potential, from your authentic self, by telling you that you can't do something, by telling you that it's not possible. So we need to start becoming aware of, these thoughts that are happening in our mind, and we need to start letting go of our egoic thoughts. We need to start becoming an observer, realize that, this isn't coming from my true authentic self, because my true authentic self knows that I can do anything in this life. I can do absolutely anything that I put my mind to. There is a burning desire in my heart that I've always wanted to do, but usually the ego is just going to keep me back from it, right? Once you start realizing that, that doesn't come from you, it gives you so much power to move forward in what you want to do in life, so much progression, so much change around you. So we need to start becoming an observer of our thoughts, and in turn, it'll help us become the alchemist, where we can transform the negative thoughts into positive thoughts. So the third thing there is just to let go of the egoic mind and realize that, all your thoughts aren't coming just from you, and that you have control over your life and you can do whatever you want to do, and that will raise your vibration instantly. That will give you back your power. Now, the fourth thing that we need to do in order to raise our vibration instantly is we need to let go of toxic people. Now, everyone knows a toxic person in their environment. And along my journey, I needed to let go of a lot of people, because there was a lot of people that told me that I can't do certain things, that it's not possible, that I should, go to school and get a job. And none of this resonated in my soul, because I knew there was a bigger purpose for me. I knew that there was something better out there for me. I wasn't meant to be in the rat race. I wasn't meant to be in the matrix. I knew that I had a divine purpose. So I had to start letting these people go, because I noticed when I was around them that they would be keeping me in a low vibration. They would tell me that I can't do something, and that would bring me down. I would have this beautiful thought, I would have this, good idea, and then I would, essentially pitch it to other people, and they'd be like, no, that would never work, just go back to school type of thing, right? So I started realizing that I needed to surround myself with people that raise me up, that keep me in a high vibration, that believe in me, that tell me I can do whatever I want. People that are on the same mission as me. Surround myself with lions instead of sheep. It's very important that you assess your circle and you understand that some people are very toxic for you, that some people are just bringing you down, putting you in bad habits, not allowing you to live your true potential, not allowing you to live in your higher self. It is very, very important for you guys to let these people go. They could be family members. They could be very close friends. It doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, what is most important is you. You're not here to please anyone. You're here to please yourself. And in turn, your tribe will follow. You will attract more people like-minded to yourself. And that's what's starting to happen in my journey. I'm starting to see, as I gravitate towards things like love and peace and understanding and wisdom, now I'm starting to see people that are like-minded gravitate towards me, because that's the energy that I'm putting out. So if you want to live a better life, if you want to live a more loving life, if you want to live a more peaceful life, if you want to do whatever you want to do in your life, believe that. Let go of the people that don't believe in that. And then other people are going to start gravitating towards you to help you get to those goals. It's a beautiful thing. You'll start seeing it in every angle, but first you need to take the step to let those people go. And it's no hard feelings. No hard feelings. You just gotta let them go. And hopefully through that process, you will help that person realize that they were toxic for you, and maybe it'll spark a change in their life. So you can take a positive on it at the end of the day. And the fifth thing that we need to let go in order to raise our vibration instantly is things like the television, the media, music, for example. We need to be very aware of what we're consuming, what the subconscious mind is consuming. If you're consistently watching the television, the average American, I think, watches television 46 hours a day. And if you're consuming this information, you're programming your subconscious mind in a very specific way. It is called a program for a reason. It's called the tell-lie vision for a reason. Television tells lies to your vision, programs your mind. You need to start programming your mind in a beautiful way with what you want to see. You can literally command your subconscious mind to do whatever you want. You are the commander. But when you absorb information that is negative and bringing you down, and you don't even realize it on a conscious level, it's actually affecting your energy on an unconscious level. You're absorbing information that you shouldn't be absorbing. So you need to let go of watching, the news, watching the media, watching TV in general. I'm not saying, drop it all, but make a good change in your life. Devote some time to yourself. Look inside of yourself. Take an hour out of watching TV and look inside. Silence your mind. And you're going to start to see these answers unfold. If you want to change your life, you need to start doing these things. You need to start letting go of toxic habits. Music, for example. There's a lot of music out there that, promotes hate and drug abuse and sex and violence. And when you're listening to this music, it's putting you in a lower vibration. Think about the way it makes you feel. When you listen to music that lifts you up, 432 hertz, gives you good energy, more vitality, more love, got a good message in it. That's what you need to be consuming, because that's what's going to raise your vibration instantly. So we really need to assess what we're consuming on a daily basis, whether it's food or media or, music, all that stuff. And once we assess these things and realize that they're doing no good for us, we can start letting them go naturally and start gravitating towards our higher potential and start leading with more love. And that's really the gist of it. I just wanted to explain to you guys the top 5 things that I needed to let go of in order to raise my vibration and continue to raise my vibration. So I've let go of these things essentially permanently in my life, but it was a step-by-step process. And it starts with awareness. It starts with realizing that some of these things are not good for me. And I need to start taking care of myself in a better way in order to feel better throughout the day, in order to make a difference. And when you vibrate on a higher frequency, you're able to attract better things in your life. You attract those certain frequencies in your life. You attract love, peace, joy, enlightenment, all that stuff. You attract that in your life, and your life becomes blissful. So it's very important to let go of these lower frequencies and start resonating with higher frequencies, with love, with joy, with peace, all those things, in order to live a better life. And that's pretty much it. I hope you guys really enjoy this video. Again, I'm super grateful for all the feedback that I've been getting. It's very humbling. I'm receiving a lot of love, and I am forever grateful for that. I appreciate it. If you guys liked the video, please press like, subscribe to the channel, share the video, press the notification bell, and we'll be back soon. Peace and love always, guys. Thanks a lot.